Ayo, what's going on, you guys? I can on one here, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. Today I will be yapping about what I think Clash of Clans needs for updates, for upgrades, and a bunch of my ideas that I've personally came up with by myself for this game that I think will better the longevity of the game and make it more playable and maybe even bring in new players into the game. Before I get into any of this, please drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications because that's the best way to currently support me. Anyways, off to my first idea that I had here, and it is goblin maps. I know what you're thinking. We already have goblin maps. I think Clash of Clans should take inspiration from a game, for example, like Fortnite, where players can create their own maps and then have people use that map and then make money off of the map. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that Clash of Clans should allow me to make a map and then get paid for it. So I don't know about the payouts part because, this game is maybe struggling a little bit. I don't know how much money they already make. So I don't know if they should be paying people. But I still would enjoy them letting me make, like, or anyone. No one, it shouldn't be limited to who can make a map. But I should be able to like click a button somewhere on my screen, go to like the goblin map, create my own map with like 100 infernos or whatever the idea is, like, you know, not much more different than what the goblin maps already are, like not much more different than this. You see how he has like one, two monoliths, two eagles, whatever. You know what I mean? Not too much crazier than that, but in my own style. And then the way people attack it is maybe there's like a player thing where you can look up Aki or something, and then they can see the maps that I've built, and then they can attack them and just practice and have fun on them. And then maybe even one day allow people to get paid off of making those maps. I think that that would definitely increase the longevity of the game, definitely add something that, people can interact with more. I think that they should definitely look into that. And in my opinion, that's probably one of my most solid ideas in this video here. Let me know how you guys feel about that. I personally think it's a great idea. Up next, using loot to speed up upgrades. Um, a lot of people already said that that's not a good idea because they already have the builder dude. Where I can't even find it right now. The guy that you spend gems for, and he will upgrade the buildings quicker. But I don't know how I feel about that, dude. It's like he's available once per day. He upgrades whatever he upgrades, and cool. But like, for example, 8 minutes, I should just be able to spend like 5 million gold and max that out. I mean, finish it. Or like over here, 23 hours or whatever. Like we just click on this, 5 days and 7 hours. Over here should be like an option to spend like 5 million more gold to take off like 3 hours or something. And then you just keep, that way you kind of never have full storages, right? You just keep using your loot to keep speeding up upgrades. And that way you have a reason to keep playing the game because you can max out your base even quicker. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea, but in my opinion, I feel like I would like it. But that's also because I'm not spending my gems and money on getting the builder guy. I can't even find where that thing is. But you guys know what I'm talking about. The builder apprentice is his name. I'm not spending my gems to upgrade that guy. I actually just spent my gems on getting more war bases here. But that's one of my other ideas. Now, on to the next one. Season bank becomes usable as soon as it's full. One of the best things that this game has is a season bank, which is right here. Um, in my opinion, this is a great thing that we have, great system. But it becomes available right after the gold pass ends, right after your boosts for buildings and stuff ends. And it's just like, what the hell? Why is this available right as soon as my gold pass ends? Now I have to like sit in the next season with full storages is just kind of like pointless. So I think either they should up the season bank, make it 50 million, or they should just let me use it as soon as it's full, or right now I should just be able to collect it and then use it maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's I don't like the fact that it's usable after the battle pass or gold pass ends. I don't think that that's a good idea. So either I think if they're going to keep it where you can only use it after the season ends, so that way you spend it all on one upgrade instead of like 3, I think that they should up it to 50 million. And if they're not going to up it to 50 million, leave it at 30 million. Just let us use it whenever we want to, so that way we can take advantage of the gold pass. Um, more next up, more loot in Clan War. This is just a simple one, you know. I think that bases like okay, Clan War League obviously pays you well. Like what I'm a Town Hall 17, I attacked a Town Hall 10 over here, got 1.2 million. That's insane. But in regular Clan War, I'm pretty sure that those it pays like 200,000 or something like that, or maybe even less. So I think we should get more loot in Clan War. Um, that's a whatever one. Up next, supercharging traps, and I'm gonna add another thing with this. I think we should be able to supercharge our traps. So like, well, spring traps just got an upgrade, but bombs and stuff, you know, for players who are maxed out, it's always better to give them more things to do, right? So I feel like supercharging traps would be fun. Um, Maybe other people don't agree because they think that that's enough. We have enough stuff already to upgrade, but let me know how you guys feel about that. And then with supercharging traps, new traps. Um, Up here, and I don't even know the name of this, Clan Capital, we have log traps. I don't know if I'll be able to find one like this, but no, I probably won't be able to find one. Oh, here it is. Log traps. I think these should come to regular Clash of Clans. In my opinion, they're pretty solid. And I would love to see them here. Even like this, air bombs. Maybe bring these over to regular Clash of Clans. You know, bring over a bunch of these defenses. Bring them on over, dude. Um, shouldn't be any reason to not have like this game should be sharing everything with all the new bases. It should be sharing, which brings me to my next thing. Builder based troops and heroes available in regular bases. Um, we have troops over here in the builder base that we should be having in the regular base. For example, wall breakers. Dude, the wall breaker is so sick. Imagine if this was in the regular base. Imagine if this was in regular Clash of Clans where you could just drop your wall breaker, click on something, and then he shoots like and breaks 3 walls open. Maybe that's too broken, but in my opinion, that's pretty sick. We've got the cannon cart, which in my opinion could be usable in regular Clash of Clans as well. Um, Maybe not the dropship. I don't know how I feel about the dropship, but for example, Night Witch, dude, she might be sick in regular mode, and even this Electrofire Wizard. I have an idea with that. A new troop, which is gonna be this was gonna be my last one, my last thing that I say in this video, but I'll say it right now. I think we're due for a new troop, and a really good idea that I had was an Electro Wizard. And he'll work kind of like a lightning spell, but he won't do damage like a lightning spell. But he'll do damage kind of like how in Clash Royale he does damage. But instead, you should be able to drop him like anywhere on the enemy base, and he'll just work as a zap kind of to reset slash stun everything for a little bit. And then after he does that, he'll just zap stuff regularly. But he'll be very weak and dies pretty simply, probably to like 2 giant bombs or something. And he should cost like 40 capacity or something like that. I think that would be super broken. It would definitely, I feel like he would be super OP, but super weak in terms of now you have less troops to get into the base with. So once you do get in the base and you drop him, then you have to bear the risk of him dying instantly. So I feel like it wouldn't be too broken, and I feel like it would be perfect. New strategies, something new for everyone to use. I feel like he would be super OP. Or if anything, just leave him like a regular troop. Have him not do the zapping whole spell thing, but just stun. But then I feel like he would be too broken. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Let's see here. Okay. New troops in general. I feel like we should be receiving new troops in this game quite often, especially because, not to be specific necessarily, like, don't take my word too strongly. Clash of Clans is kind of a dead game. I'm not saying it's dead, okay? I have like 3 posts right now on TikTok that have over 100,000 views, one of which has over 200,000 views, which is even better than what I used to do when I used to post Fortnite content. But it's not that it's dead, it's just that it's not necessarily racking in a million new players a year. You know what I'm saying? So I think we should be receiving new troops to keep the players who are already playing it, to keep them playing it, you know? Um, Nobody should be using the same 5 armies all year long, you know what I mean? And with that being said, maybe you come over here somewhere, like in this, and maybe you spend raid medals or regular golden elixir or something to use event troops. Um, like maybe you can spend some elixir and some gold or something to use event troops for longer, like the entire, whenever you want to use them, you just spend some gold or elixir or dark elixir, and you get like 2 hours or something of using an event troop, and then you keep using it, which is kind of, that goes into my like whole, you're spending your loot to get something so that way you keep having loot to farm. My whole thing with this video here is to kind of make it impossible to be maxed out loot for over a day. You know what I mean? Um, it's just the most painful thing. If anybody can agree with me, when your loot storages are full, you do not want to attack. I don't care. Oh crap, let's upgrade something. You do not want to attack. When my loot storages are full, it pains my heart to attack a base and waste the loot that I would have gotten from that base, you know? So I think that they should keep adding stuff where we could spend our loot and maybe not necessarily upgrade our base, but spend our loot on things that can upgrade our fun that we have on the game. If anything, maybe even allow us to give loot to team players, like in the clan, like this Planet Shakers guy, he's like Town Hall 15. Maybe allow me to give him some of my loot. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like that might be broken, but you know. Also, because I don't have it in this video, we should be able to friendly challenge our friends list. We shouldn't have to join a clan to friendly challenge somebody. We should be able to friendly challenge somebody in our friends list. Um, I've said that last video. They've never added it. I think they should do that. Up next, this is a more decorations one. For Halloween, for example, pumpkins should spawn on the base, and for Christmas, Christmas trees. Um, when we're going through these seasons in real life, you know, Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Black Friday, I don't know if that's even a holiday, but you know what I mean? Like, any kind of holiday or any kind of, you know, day where something's happening, something should spawn on your base, right? Like, for Veterans Month or whatever, Veterans Day, whatever it's called, we should get like maybe like helmets or something, or I don't know. Maybe that's weird, but something. We should get some sort of stuff in our base because our base is like our home. This is literally a home with villagers living in it. The villagers should technically be in the same season as us, right? So it should be dropping stuff on the base that, you know, I don't know. That's just my opinion. We should be getting more. I know we already do get stuff, but it should be more. We should be getting more. Also, the new decoration is pretty fire, guys. How do y'all feel about the new decoration? I kind of like it. Anyways, on to the next. Heroes stay maxed out after level 100. They should add new hero equipment / pet levels. The heroes are level 100 right now. I don't see how it will visually look if a Barbarian King is maxed out at level 120, you know? I don't think that that looks good. I don't think it looks appealing. So I think they should leave the heroes at level 100. And, you know, Minion Prince and Warden and RC, you know, they might be cooked, but oh well. But pets, okay, maybe we get new pets and maybe we get more levels on the pets, which they have been doing. But other than that, I don't think they should keep making us upgrade the heroes because everybody already hates upgrading heroes and then not being able to attack. So unless they're going to add it where you can upgrade a hero and keep attacking with that hero, I think they should stop giving us new hero levels. I think we're okay off of that. I feel like that kills everyone's motivation to play this game. Um, so maybe they look into doing that for us. Up next, I've got more spells slash new spells. Maybe even a spell rework for a lot of the spells we already have. Um, One thing I can say is nobody is using jump spells. Nobody's using bat spells. Nobody's using haste spell. You know, nobody's really even using heal spell or lightning spell. The only spells that are meta is like Rage, Freeze, Clone, Recall, Revive, Poison, Earthquake, Overgrowth, and the new Frost spell. So I think they should either rework some of these spells or give us completely new spells that we could try and have fun with and stuff. Or even event spells, you know, we used to get the little Christmas tree one where like the Christmas spells, whatever, where Santa comes and drops the bombs. Maybe add us some sort of spells, you know, anything, dude. I don't know, or maybe give us a spell troop where like the troop works kind of like a spell, kind of like the Super Valkyrie. I don't know, or like the Ice Golem, you know, something. I feel like we just need more stuff that's completely new that we can learn and have a reason to play Clash of Clans for over 3 hours a day, you know. Who else remembers? We used to play Clash of Clans for like 8 hours a day, like a full-time job. Now it's like you get on and you try and find a way to spend 1 hour on here. Up next, ore mines. Permanent 7th builder. Okay, actually, wait. We'll just do ore mines first. I think they should add mines. One for starry ore, one for glowy ore, one for shiny ore. And if they're going to add new ores, obviously add a mine for that ore as well. I think we should be able to have those. And I think that enemy players attacking your base should be able to farm up your ores as well from your mines. I think that that would be pretty fun. Um, not I'm not solid on that. I'm not concrete on that idea, but I do think we should get ore mines. If not in the regular base, then maybe in the builder base we should get ore mines. Um, I don't know. I think it'll be sick. Let me know your guys' opinion on that. I'm pretty sure everybody would agree with that because everybody wants more ores. Especially because there's so much hero equipment and more hero equipment coming out and possibly new levels coming out that I just... Oh, by the way, also, have you guys noticed? My hero equipment is no longer maxed. My hero equipment got its levels taken away, by the way. This used to be maxed. This used to be maxed. It's no longer maxed. This used to be level 17. It's no longer level 17. My Eternal Tome used to be level 18. It's no longer level 18. A bunch of my stuff lost levels. Let me know if you guys lost any levels as well. Obviously, we pray that that comes back to regular because... Also, I got my Starry Ore stolen, but it's back now. I got my Starry Ore back, but I was missing 100 Starry Ore when this new season came out. So I wonder how did that happen, you know what I mean? Sketchy a little bit to me. I feel like maybe they tried to pull up, like, under the rug play, whatever they call it. But, yeah, ore mines I feel like would be really nice. Permanent 7th builder, it should be a goblin, and he should charge maybe extra 50% of what original price is. So, we already have a 7th builder, but he costs 40 gems per day. If you're like me, and you have 86 gems or less, you're not going to go buy gems just so you can get a 7th builder going on. You're not doing that. I'm not going to lie, Clash of Clans, we're not doing that. I'm not buying gems so I can get a 7th builder going. But maybe give us a 7th builder. You see how this air defense, let's see, it costs 4.8 million to upgrade. Maybe it'll cost 9 million. And I'm down to do that, you know what I mean? Just a way for us to spend our loot again and kind of get stuff going on in the base. I don't know. Not also concrete on that one. I see how that could be troublesome for Clash of Clans and they could be losing out on a lot of money. And obviously I want Clash of Clans to make money, but your best way of making money is getting new players. And Unfortunately, right now, I don't think that's happening. So the only way they're making money is their current players. And trust me, I do buy a decent amount of stuff. So I feel like you should reward me with a little bit of some of these things that I'm recommending you guys do. I feel like y'all should reward us. Trust me, bro. People are not buying gems just so they can get a 7th builder going. I swear they're not. Anyways, allow blocking players so they can't send friend requests or join clan even if it's open as long as you're the leader. Clash of Clans, I don't know why you guys don't already have this. You should be able to block players. I, for example, get trolled by a lot of people, okay? While I stream my TikTok streams, a lot of the times there's those little kids that are like Town Hall 12 rushed. They're just not looking for anything other than to make your day miserable. You should be able to block them and block accounts that they might make in the future. Just like how Instagram has it, when you block someone, you can either just block them or block them and possibly other accounts of theirs. Clash of Clans, if you're going to add this feature, please add it the way Instagram has it, where you can block them and you can block accounts that they will make. Because I've also had multiple people with like Town Hall 2s make the NAZI sign and just spam send me friend requests as Town Hall 2s or Town Hall 3s. And it's just not fun. It's not cool. So you should definitely give us a blocking option for players. And as long as you're the clan leader, even if your clan is open, they should not be able to join your clan as long as you're the clan leader, though. I think that would be a new thing to add. And yeah, I already talked about new traps, and I talked about the new troop, which was the Electro Wizard. So that's going to be it for me yapping today. But really quickly, back onto the first thing that I said, which was about the goblin maps that players can create. I genuinely do think that this would be a super solid idea, especially for content creators like myself. Okay, maybe the payout thing is a little too much for Clash of Clans right now. I don't know if they're trying to pay people or not. I don't know what's the whole deal with that. But if you're not going to pay people, at least just let me make a map and let my viewers attack it. I think that it would be a lot of fun and it would just be interesting. And also, maybe they have like a tab where you can go and you can see a bunch of these maps that people are creating and you can just select one to attack. Like custom fun maps, I don't know. I feel like that would, like, especially younger audience, I think the younger audience would really, really enjoy that. And maybe even if you can select the troops that people are allowed to use for the map, obviously some people might make troll maps where it's almost impossible, but some people might make troops where it's basically possible, but in a really tricky way. So, yeah. That's all that I've got here for you guys today, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you agree with anything that I said, please drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. If you have any thoughts of your own for any upgrades or updates or anything like that, or if you have anything that I said that you think could be better in a way, like you take what I said and then you better it in a way, comment it down below. And please, Clash of Clans, if somehow you guys are watching, anybody from Clash of Clans, please consider giving us any one of these updates. I'm pretty sure that I'm a little spot on with the community here and what should be added to the game to keep the game playable. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy, Aki911, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.